So before I show you on the road all the features, all the demos of what this product offers, let me just give you a quick rundown of all the features. Of course, this has the blind spot monitoring system. That is the biggest feature that this has, the main point of this product, where if you put your blinkers and if there's no car in your blind spot, it will just flash green. If there is a vehicle that approaches in your blind spot, then that indicator on the side turns really bright orange, let you know that there is a car in your blind spot. And if you don't do anything about it, the car passes and then the light goes away. But if you do happen to put your blinker while there is that orange solid light, then it is going to flash red, letting you know there is a car in a blind spot and you are trying to go into that lane. Very standard, like some of the displays that we have seen in the past. Now you can also get an indicator for door opening. So with this product installed, if you open any of the doors, it will indicate the front doors. It will indicate that there is a door open. There is also an indicator for your acceleration. So in one of the setting modes, you can see that when you press on your accelerator, it is just going to move that light bar as how much you are pressing on the accelerator. So it is really that accelerator meter, the bar that you see on the Tesla. Now it is replicated with this LED light. It also shows a really nice, cool animation when you walk into the car, and that is also customizable for color and how you want it. There's also a setting where you can see battery preconditioning. So if you start going to a supercharger and the battery is preheating, preconditioning, pre-cooling, it will show with a red indicator in the middle that there is a battery preconditioning going on. This also has an autopilot indicator. So when you are in autopilot, it is just going to cycle through different colors, giving you that rainbow road type of effect that you typically find on other displays in the past, where you can see that your car is in autopilot, shows that changing color options. But even in autopilot, if there is a car that comes in your blind spot, it is going to override it and put it as a orange, bright orange color, so that you know that there's a car in your blind spot, even if you are in autopilot. So that bright orange color and then the bright red color when you're flashing is always going to be there, no matter what setting, where you are at. It is just a universal thing, which is really good because that makes it less confusing of what color that you are looking out for. Finally, you can change how far the light goes on either end. I don't know what the purpose is for that, maybe for height purposes, personal preferences. So instead of seeing those indicators on the edges there, you can also just push it slightly in so that the edges would be empty, but then the indicators like the blind spot detection, autopilot, and all of that would be slightly off center in towards inside. Maybe again, personal preference to see it. If you have a shorter height, maybe you want to see it directly in front of you rather than on the corner, but you do have that option, and this is fully controllable by pressing that right scroll wheel button on your Tesla. So this is fully installed, and that's what it looks like. There is the light in the middle. I'll show you what that does, but right now I have selected a mode where there is no light visible as default. So it is non-distracting, just that light on the corner that you can hide for now, and it's just blank here, right? I'm gonna show you how to customize this, show the light all the time, different colors and everything through this video, but I'm gonna start with this blank option where there is no light here, but if you were to press on the turn signal, you're going to see that the light flashes here, even though there is nothing. And this is for night driving, especially if you don't want the distraction of having that ambient light on in the bar in the middle. And if you look at it that way, it still does that. So that's what you are gonna see. Now, with the setting changes, there is gonna be two main ways that this displays the light. One is the full width, so all the way towards the corner here, so you can see that the light goes all the way up to here and on both sides. Now there is an option where the light only goes somewhere up to here, so you're gonna see the turn signal only almost like not all the way to the edge, but kind of where you can see it from this distance, but instead of being on the edge, you have an option to see it right here. I think that's just personal preference, but you do have that option. So there are two main settings. One is to show the full width, the other one is to show partial width, but the feature and the function is exactly the same between those settings, except for the light options. Before I show you the different color options, let's talk about this guy here. So this is the light that is always going to be on this mode. This is specifically mode where this is the acceleration bar. So what happens is if I was to go ahead and press on the accelerator, you see the bar actually increases. Tesla is giving me alert saying I need to put the car into gear, but basically it shows you how far the acceleration is going. So it mimics that energy bar that you see on the Tesla, the acceleration bar. So changing the setting is super simple. You just have to use this right scroll wheel and press and hold on it. Doesn't matter which car, all AMD cars is the same setting. You just press and hold here just for a few seconds, and you're gonna see that light bar go off once you release this. I would say probably about 10 seconds to activate the setting. You let go and you're gonna see that light bar go all the way through, and it stops right there. That is the partial mode that I was talking about. Earlier it was the full mode, now it is the partial mode. It stops right there. And to change different colors so it is visible, you just have to swipe this towards up, and you just have to do it like how you're changing settings on Autopilot, and you see that it changed between different colors. So now it is orange, but it is partial there. And if I were to do the turn signal, you see that it is only partial. It doesn't go all the way to the full width of this turn signal indicator. There is more LED space there, but it doesn't do that. It stops right there. And I think that's just, again, personal preference. When you do that, you see that. Now, if you were to open the door, you're gonna see just a lighter version, the brighter version of the same light. You can just scroll this up or down. Now it is red color. You can scroll this to a different color. Now it is white, light purple. You can go again. It is darker purple, blue. There is white light. And then if you just keep going through this setting, you're gonna end up with that one setting where it was no light and just the corner. So right now there is no light here. You're only gonna see that acceleration bar there. Now if you wanna change this to the full width again, all you have to do is press and hold on this scroll wheel and let the light up again about 10 seconds, and then it'll go on the full width mode and you can change between different color. So I let go. That bar is gonna go all the way through now. You see that? It ends up right there. So now you can go between different settings. So if you just scroll this up, it's just gonna take a second for the light to come up. But right now you saw that it is a white light, and then you change this. This is how you change between different color options. So this is the acceleration bar in action. As you speed up, the accelerator shows, and right now I'm putting the blinker, and as you can see there is the blinker there, and as I accelerate you're gonna see that acceleration bar, which is pretty cool, green, because there's no car in my blind spot right now. Now regarding the blind spot detection system, normally if you were to put your flashers here, you're just going to see green flashing because there's no car in your blind spot. And this is from the driver's perspective here. I'm 5'9", and this is what I'm seeing from the corner of my eye. And if we were to flash this way, that's what I'm seeing. So it is visible, and you can see it from the driver's seat, first of all. So that is reassurance that this light is visible. You just have to install this light all the way out on the Juniper and Highland, and then for the older model, there's just one place to just stick this in and it reflects. So you're gonna be able to see that. So that's what you see on a normal setting, that if there's a car in a blind spot, it is going to be different. So green is when there's no car in your blind spot. Now let's do the car in your blind spot. Now there is gonna be a car in my blind spot here in just in a second, and it is going to show orange, so bright orange, and it is a clear indication that there is a car in my blind spot. As you look at it, it's bright orange. It shows that the car is in my blind spot, and then it leaves, it goes away. But there is gonna be constant cars in my blind spot. And if I was to blink right now, it flashes red, indicating that the car is in the blind spot. But if there is no car in the blind spot, that becomes green. So that's what the blind spot indication shows, is it is going to show an orange, it's a bright orange, when the car is there in a blind spot. So look at that, it is bright orange, and it does that on both sides. It's just a blind spot indicator here. If you look at it this side, you're seeing that as well. So that's basically it. There's a car in a blind spot, it is bright orange, the car passes, there is no orange light there, it is just quiet, there's no light, which is great. I don't like the distraction. And then all of a sudden there's another car, and you see that there is an orange light in your blind spot. Now I'm going to show you the autopilot mode. It doesn't do much other than just show you a little indicator here that the autopilot is toggled on, and that's something that I have feedback for them. So basically, turning on the autopilot it just shows a little indicator there that just goes through different color options. But other than that, it doesn't show you nag. So right now the car is nagging at me. I wish it would just show the nag that I'm seeing on the screen, but it does not show the nag at all. Instead, it just keeps that color circulation. So that's something that they need to incorporate in the future. But with Autopilot, as you saw, it just shows that little indicator on both sides over there as well. And that's it. Like, it just goes through different color options. What it does do is it does show the turn signal indicator. So in Autopilot, if the car is making turn for you, you are going to see the turn signal. And as soon as it makes the turn, it goes back to that option of just showing the rainbow effect on both sides. So it just circulates through that same effect. It doesn't do anything else, which I think they need to incorporate, making that nag visible. And I just want this whole bar to turn blue when Autopilot is active, and if it is nagging, I don't want them to flash that whole line, not just that little corner over there. I want them to incorporate that, but there is no setting for that right now. It's just what you see here in the corner. Now, if you're preconditioning for fast charging at the supercharger and you're going over there, it is actually going to show as a red indicator right here. So that shows that the battery is being preconditioned. Sorry about the flare on my camera, but this is what you see is the preconditioning sign. So battery heating is just going to show up as a red there. So if I was to cancel it, so the battery heating is no longer active, it just goes away and just goes back to default whatever light that you had. Also get a really nice welcome animation here with the light that it opens, and then now the door indicator, because this door is open, you're gonna see that. And then if we were to close it, everything just turns off. So at nighttime, this becomes even better because everything gets reflected right here. So if we were to flash, you see it very, very clearly. And if there was a car in your blind spot, you see that very clearly as well. So night driving becomes a lot safer. But as I said, you could turn this off if you don't want that light constantly showing up. But this has a lot of potential. So what do you all think about this product? Your likes, your dislikes, any feedback, any feature requests, please let me know in the comment section below. They do say that this is software upgradable to add more features. I don't know how they're gonna do that. I think it'll be a USB stick probably. We need to plug it into that little module that they have in the bottom, but I really don't know how they would do software update, but they say they would, so I would like to give that a try. Please drop your suggestions in the comment section below. What should they add through the software update? Any other features, when they blink, anything that you wanna be added, please let me know in the comment section below. I really like the integration part of this. I think it is bright, it is useful, it does all of those features. Of course, we can add more features always, right, on any products, but so far, for what the purpose is, it is great. The only thing that I do not like about this is that rainbow effect when you turn on the Autopilot. I just wish it just stayed one solid color all throughout. So all of that bottom part just lit up as blue, indicating that it is Autopilot, just to match with Tesla. And then if there is a nag, I want it to actually flash it, letting me know there is a nag on the Autopilot, rather than just those tiny corners on the side having that rainbow effect. I think they should just make that, and I don't think it's a hard change for them to do. So I hope they incorporated that for me personally, because I would just like a solid yellow-blue light when I turn on the Autopilot. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found today's video helpful and would like to see more videos like this in the future and support the channel, I would greatly appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Like this video, share our videos with your friends and families, engage with our video. Anything that you can do with the engagement greatly helps with YouTube's algorithm. That means YouTube is going to show videos like this more and more to different audiences, helping us grow, and we'll continuously bring you amazing products for your Tesla. Thank you so much. I'll be back soon.